Hi guys, it's Genevieve. I know it's been a while since I've been on my channel, but I have a good excuse. I have been writing. I've just been writing my brains out trying to get the last book in my trilogy done. But for today, I have something cool for you. I thought today I'd do something a little bit different and I would do a Q&A. So basically, the Writer's Life asked me if I would do a blog post for them on their website. And I thought, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I made a video answering the questions instead of just writing them? I find videos a lot more personable, and I just feel like I know the person a little bit better after watching a video of somebody rather than just reading it. So I thought that's what I would do today, so here we go. Question 1. Now that your book has been published, we'd love to find out more about the process. Can we begin by having you take us to the beginning? Where did you come up with the idea to write your book? Okay, so if you guys follow me at all or know anything about me, you know that my books come from my dreams. I have the craziest, insane dreams ever. Like, it doesn't matter, like, I can be in the dream and just the observer, and like I don't know who anybody is. I'm just sitting there and it's like I'm watching and I don't know who's who or what's going on, but there's this crazy story going on and I'm just like, okay, and then I'll wake up and be like, oh my gosh, that story was amazing, and I'll just write it all down, whether it's like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. And then sometimes I'm actually the character myself, and it's almost like I take on this personality of somebody else and I don't even know who I am. My name is somebody I don't know, and I don't know where it comes from. It's almost like I'm acting in this role and I'm the character and I just play it all out, and I have no idea why, but that's just the way it is. And I've actually had friends who be like, what do you do before you go to sleep at night? Like, your dreams are insane. But fortunately, they actually make great stories. So that's where they come from. Now, of course, there's like a few like plot holes, like, because you know sometimes you don't have the full dream. But for the most part, I mean, I have like almost the whole thing. And I actually had one time for book 1, The Soul of the Sun, I actually had where I couldn't figure out what the ending of my story was going to be, and I actually had a dream and dreamed the ending of the story. So when you guys read book 1 and you look at how it ends, that was all like a crazy dream I had. So look forward to that. Okay, question 2. Who is your publisher and how did you find them, or did you self-publish? Can you tell us about your journey? So first of all, when I first started writing books, all I wanted was to be traditionally published. I wanted to have like that big pie in the sky where the big publisher was going to come down and make me a bestseller and everything was going to be like sunshine and roses. But unfortunately, that's not the reality. Once you do some research, you realize, okay, so you've got to have like a platform, you've got to have some people following you for them to even look at you. And then I started like writing the query letters and all the stuff you have to do like to get, you know, like published by these publishing houses, and it really starts with like getting an agent and everything else. But then as I was doing that, like I really noticed that self-publishing was coming on the scene, and I was like, wow, this seems really cool. Because what the deal was with self-publishing, you can decide how many books that you write in a year, you can decide on your own cover, you can decide what the interior is going to look like. You have complete creative control over everything. And when you're going to a publishing house, unless you're a huge name, you're not going to get like that big marketing money to like market your books. So you have to market whether you self-publish or whether you traditionally publish. Either way, you have to build your platform and you have to get marketing. So I thought, you know what? I want to be able to publish my books when I want. I don't want anybody else telling me that I can't publish my books or they're not good enough or whatever. So I just went the self-publishing route and I have not looked back. I love it. I love being able to have control. I love being able to make my own covers and make them look exactly how I want them to look. It's the best, and I'm really glad that I did it. Okay, question 3. Is there anything that surprised you about getting your first book published? Yes, So when I got my first book published, I always dreamed in my head that it was going to be this like really amazing moment and I was going to feel so proud. And don't get me wrong, I did feel proud. I felt really accomplished that I had written this book and I put it out into the world. But then there was a piece of me that was absolutely terrified. I mean, you put this book on Amazon and Barnes and Noble and all these places, and then people start reading it and you're like, oh my goodness, like, what if everybody hates my book? What if everybody thinks my book is garbage? And then you're thinking, oh my gosh, Genevieve, what are you doing with your life? And I just wanted to be a writer so badly, and I wanted to keep going with writing, and so I was just terrified that everybody was going to think it was horrible. But fortunately, everybody thought it was really, really good, and they encouraged me to keep going, and so that's where we are today. I'm just still writing and still publishing, and it's been really, really great, and I am so happy that everybody loves my books. Okay, question 4. What other books, if any, are you working on, and when will they be published? So for those of you who don't know, I'm working on the Argos Dynasty trilogy right now. I have book 1 out, The Soul of the Sun, and then I have book 2 out, The Power of Alchemy, and right now I am writing away on book 3. That's going to be the final book in the trilogy, and let me tell you, I'm super excited about it. There is some crazy stuff going down right now, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. It's gonna be insane, but you're gonna love it, and I think I've just figured out the ending and how it's all gonna finish, and I think you guys are gonna be really surprised but really satisfied at the same time. I'm super pumped about it. Okay, last question. Finally, what would you like to tell your readers and fans? I would like to say, first of all, if you're a fan of my books and you love reading my books, thank you for reading them. Thank you for taking the time to leave reviews. Thank you for everything that you've done. You make this possible. You give me the courage to keep going, to keep writing. And the other thing I wanted to tell you, if you have dreams, if you have something that you really, really want to do, and there's like this fire inside of you to do it, keep going and keep doing it. Start that dream and don't let it go. Don't let anybody stop you. Don't let anybody tell you you're not good enough. Everything that you're doing is for a reason. There's a reason that you have this gift inside of you, this thing that you want to do. I feel like a lot of us quit right before we're really successful, but if we kept going, we would accomplish so much. The world needs your gift, and you just owe it to the world and to yourself to keep going and going after your dreams. I'm doing it, so if I can do it, you guys can do it too. Okay guys, that's all I have. That's all the questions that they gave me. So I wanted to thank The Writer's Life for having me as a guest on their blog. And if you guys have any other questions or you like this Q&A, you can go over to Twitter and send me a tweet at @GCrownson and let me know if there's some other questions that you want me to answer. And you guys can go ahead and follow me on Instagram at @GCrownson too if you want to follow me and see what's going on there. And of course, I have my YouTube channel where I do travel and writing blogs and all kinds of stuff over there. And that's about it. And if you're interested in my books, book 1, The Soul of the Sun, and book 2, The Power of Alchemy, are both on Amazon, and you can get them there anytime. So if you get them, I thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy them. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm sending you all my love, all my hugs. Bye.